you have been asking for an epic drag race at our new quarter-mile strip with more trucks, and that's exactly what we're giving you. More importantly, it's not apples and oranges, it's more like apples and grapes, because we have very different powertrains to show you this time, including, check it out, we have the Toyota Tundra with the hybrid twin turbo. That's right, that's what this is, but there's more, isn't there, Andre?
That's right, this drag race is very special because we have 4 powertrains. In this corner, we have a hybrid F-150, which is going to go up against that hybrid Tundra. Over here, the GMC Sierra with an old-fashioned V8. And what do we have over there, Kase?
Oh, well, thank God we're not only running gas and electricity, but we're also running some diesel, making me feel warm and fuzzy inside. I like that.
And guys, what do you think? How about we do a bracket drag race where the Tundra takes on each one of these, and then we'll see who's the quickest.
We love to have some money saved for a rainy day like today, but buying a truck can get expensive, and that's where our friends at Upstart can really help out. An Upstart-powered personal loan can help you pay off credit cards, consolidate high-interest debt, or fund personal expenses. And with it, you get a fixed monthly payment with a clear payoff date. The terms are simple and the process is all online. Since you're more than just a credit score, Upstart weighs factors like your income and employment to find a smarter rate for your loan. Don't wait and check your rate today at upstart.com/fastlane. That's upstart.com/fastlane to check your rate today. And don't forget to use our URL to let them know we sent you. Upstart provides loans anywhere from $1,000 to $50,000, and checking your rate won't impact your credit score. Go to upstart.com/fastlane. They've helped over 1.8 million customers, and you can receive funds in as little as 1 business day.
Because I'm the managing editor of TFL Truck, I'm going to choose the most powerful truck here, which is this new Tundra TRD Pro with a twin turbocharged 3.5-liter engine, which is combined with an electric motor for 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. And in the first bracket, I'm calling out Kase in that diesel. I'm pretty confident, but this TRD Pro also weighs a lot. It's like 6,200 pounds of curb weight.
Under the hood of the Trail Boss sits the ever-popular 3-liter Duramax turbo diesel with a 10-speed automatic transmission, 277 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque. So I'm a good bit down on power, but I'm also down on weight, 5,600 pounds, and that is good for me.
Nice bulge, brah.
Thanks. You like my bulge?
Yep, talking about the hood. Talking about the hood, folks.
That's right. So on paper, the Tundra TRD Pro is the most powerful, the torquiest powertrain here. Unfortunately, like I said, it's also the heaviest truck. I'm going to be doing the first launch in the rear-wheel drive sport mode with traction control and stability control systems disabled. I do not have automatic all-wheel drive mode, but I just want to learn this truck a little bit and see how it behaves, and then hopefully beat Kase. Kase, are you ready for some whooping?
Yeah, it's funny how you're the editor of truck and you pick the more powerful truck. I wonder how that works.
Well, my friend, eventually you will be able to pick your truck.
All right, I'm in 4 auto, traction control off. I have the option of normal or off-road mode, but obviously we're not off-road, so I'm gonna stick in normal and see how it does.
Here's my quick take review on the new Tundra TRD Pro. It is the most off-road worthy Tundra and also the most luxurious off-road Tundra they've ever built. It's rolling on 18-inch forged wheels with a 33-inch tall Wild Peak Falcon all-terrain tire and Fox suspension. And of course the interior here is full luxury, a 14-inch diagonal infotainment screen, wireless car charger, and of course a panoramic sunroof. Of course, this truck is based on an all-new frame with a composite bed. The rear axle ratio is 3:31:1. It has a very cool feature for the tailgate. And check out my TRD Pro exhaust coming out on the driver's side. I think it will sound pretty good. Take that, Nathan. Let me show you.
Here's a quick take on the Silverado Trail Boss with the Duramax and big diesel torque. For tires, the Trail Boss has these very familiar Wrangler Duratrex. They're 32s, and suspension, you get Rancho shocks. For 2022, this Silverado has refreshed exterior styling, and that includes this cool black steel bumper, a blacked out grille, and of course the big hood bulge that everybody loves. The new Silverado also gets an updated interior with these big, good looking screens and just an overall much sharper looking dash. The Trail Boss also has everybody's favorite HDMI port exhaust outlets, as well as a fancy tailgate because that's a must these days, and a 3:23 rear axle ratio. And by the way, the Trail Boss with this diesel engine comes in at $62,570. This Duramax actually launched pretty good.
I've got a little bit of wheel spin.
I got him off the line, but Andre is pulling away.
He took me, the diesel torque took me, but now I'm just blocking away.
So this truck doesn't weigh as much. I was able to build boost at a stop, so I took him off the line, but horsepower wins.
By the way, you're hearing sound augmentation.
Your launch was pretty good.
Yeah, it's because this truck is so much lighter, and I was able to build a fair amount of boost off the line, but in the end, horsepower doesn't.
Yeah, I think we just witnessed the classic low-end torque of a diesel, and of course the high horsepower of a twin-turbo gas engine.
Now my quarter mile went down in 16.62 seconds at 84.1 miles per hour, so not such a bad time.
A mile above sea level.
Okay, so in this case, the Toyota is an obvious winner of the first race. So next up, I want to get a taste of that V8.
I may not have the same power as that Toyota. As a matter of fact, this 6.2 liter V8 puts out 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque, which is the same amount of torque as the diesel, but I have the best sound of the group. I mean, this thing sounds really good. And I have a 10-speed automatic transmission and the most off-road capable tires here, and I'm the highest off the ground, and I weigh about 200 pounds more than the diesel, but not as much as the Toyota.
Alright guys, for the second drag race, I'm actually gonna put the Tundra TRD Pro into 4 high. I felt like the launch in the first drag race was pretty good, but I was spinning my rears. What up?
Sorry, I know I interrupted you, but I just want to let you know that I'm pretty much ready to go, and I got my massage seat going too. Air conditioning, cooled seat. So I didn't know if you had that, but I do.
I do have cooled seats, but I don't have massage.
You know what else I have? I have 4 auto, or just auto, meaning that I'm not going to spin any tires, buddy. You're in trouble.
Alright, so Nathan's truck is lighter than mine once again. He's got a slightly smaller diameter tire, 32 versus a 33. And I do have more torque and power, so if I can brake torque it and boost it, I'll try it.
Here's a quick take on the AT4X from GMC. All new headlights, baby. Actually, a whole new front end, including, look at this, ghosted out chrome. They wanted you to know about that. All different design up here with the grille. The bumper is unique. Hey, tow hook, sorry, Andre. And of course, underneath, you've got skid plates. And that's just the front end. Okay, these Goodyear Wranglers are very similar to the ones that are on the Trail Boss. And it's sitting on 18-inch wheels. However, this has a 2-inch lift and DSSV spool valve suspension, which means it is super capable for off-roading. I have the best interior by far. GM completely redid their interior with larger screens, both in the IP and of course here, this is over 13 inches. And what I really dig is what they did with the interior, because they did this piping thing and stitching all here and on the seats, so you have different colors. So you also have what I happen to like, an actual gear lever. Now a lot of GM products actually have push buttons, but this is a gear lever. It's not the best, but it's still here, which I do appreciate. But I also have, of course, the multi-pro tailgate, which has kicker audio. What's really important here is the fact that this truck is extremely expensive, but still not as expensive as I thought it would be. It is $76,400. And most importantly, a 323 rear end.
Ooh, that was a really even start.
So I'll have a bit. Oh, shoot, he already got me.
Okay. I never spun a tire.
Yeah. We took off exactly at the same time, too.
And I think I'm pulling away slowly.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just try to catch. I'm not going to catch him. He's just pulling away.
What do you think about them apples?
My quarter mile was 16.28 at 89.8 miles per hour. And I can't even complain. Your launch was identical to mine.
I unleashed my secret weapon. I was using 4 high. I had a good launch, but I don't know if it eventually slowed me down. I'll have to measure my performance next time and tell you.
Yeah, you know, I have a really hard time telling, but I will say this. I mean, your truck just took off like a scalded cat. I think when it goes up against the Ford, it's going to be a hell of a race. Ford is one of the fastest vehicles we've tested. I mean, next to the TRX.
Now, in order to actually give Andre a run for his money, I'm going to hop in the hybrid truck that has been around. This is the Ford Power Boost. So, this V6 and its hybrid system produce 430 horsepower, 570 pound-feet of torque, 10-speed automatic transmission, and it weighs 6,000 pounds, so just slightly less than the Tundra.
Yeah, dude, this is super cool because these two hybrids appear to be matched pretty closely, although I have more torque and more power. Because it's the main event, we're gonna run this drag race twice, actually. First, I'm gonna use two-wheel drive, and I'm gonna try to feather it a little bit and try to get the best launch possible. And then we'll see how that works, and then I can do another one and get you a time for the Tundra quarter mile.
All right, I'm in the F-150 Power Boost. Now I actually have a chance of winning this. I'm AC off. I'm gonna go, obviously, windows up, 4 auto, and traction control off in sport mode, if I can find the traction control.
All right, Mr. Kase, how are you doing over there?
Aha, better now that I found traction control.
Are you in sport mode?
Yeah, exactly. So now I actually have a truck with similar power figures, similar weight. I also have sport mode to compete in this. I'm going 4 auto, traction control off. It's gonna be pretty good.
And by the way, guys, we're bringing TFL Bids auction side back from the dead. TFLbids.com. Check it out using the link below. If these new trucks are too much for you, we have some more affordable pickups and off-road SUVs right there. Check it out. TFLbids.com.
Oh, I took him off the line. Oh, real good. And I'm still pulling on him. Woo! Lightning fast. I mean, it's not an F-150 Lightning, but it is quick.
All right, what were your numbers?
14.64 at 98.6 miles per hour.
Whoa, my friend, that was, I mean, way faster than the GM trucks there. And you beat the Tundra, just straight up.
This truck is like a low-slung sports car. Oh, that was good. I enjoyed that. This is the first time we've done one of these drag races. Actually, I guess the second time I've gotten to beat Andre, and I'm never mad about that. Let's switch sides for this second attempt, but I don't think Andre can compete with my acceleration. Here's a quick take on the F-150 King Ranch, the only truck here that's not pretending to be an off-roader. Because this truck is not an off-roader, you get a chrome grille and fancy two-tone paint to let you know where your money went. The King Ranch is also running a set of Pirelli Scorpions, so these are the least knobby, most street-oriented tires here, which is going to help me today. And even though it's not an off-road truck, you still get sophisticated, continuously variable suspension. The King Ranch also gives you plenty of tech, big screens, massaging seats, and this really nice stitched leather. Around back, the King Ranch has a dampened tailgate that moves like molasses, and it doesn't have speakers, but it does have a built-in step as well as a ruler and a few other items. And the rear axle ratio on this truck is a 373. And the coolest thing about the Power Boost is its 7.2 kilowatt inverter. All in, this is approaching $80,000 MSRP.
All right, I'm going all out. Air conditioner off. Everything, all the accessories off. And four-wheel drive on. I want to get the best pop off the line I could possibly get. Yeah, good launch?
Oh, he got a better start than I did, but...
Ooh! Oh no!
Oh, I'm just pulling away from him. There's no shot.
I had such a good launch!
Wow, this Ford is impressive.
Come on!
And across the line. Whew. That's a good feeling. Man. Yeah.
The time I got is 15.91 at 88.7 miles per hour.
So that's a good bit behind where the Power Boost was.
You know what happened, I think? The launch was really great. The Tundra just leaped off the line, but I think this transfer case it has, it's a little bit more heavy duty. So I think ultimately at the top end, it got slowed down by it a smidge, but I think you had it.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you definitely got a better launch than I did, and even still, the Power Boost just pulled right ahead.
Not good.
It's good from where I'm sitting. I like it. Yeah, I was making fun of the off-road trucks a little bit earlier. They do look really good, but for street driving, this is nice. It's smooth, and man, is it quick. This is an impressive powertrain, really impressive. And I've got the inverter. It's impressive and it's useful. I can run a welder on this truck.
Well, that's kind of conclusive, and of course, don't forget to send all your complaints here for everything that we may have done wrong during the drag race. But what's important is that we've established a few things, and there's a special bonus. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I've been pretty happy with the Tundra today. It did well, but it's an off-road truck. So maybe next time, how about we get a Tundra and a Ford that are more closely like trim levels that match.
Yeah, because the Power Boost is like a low-slung sports car relative to these off-road trucks, and that definitely didn't hurt it today.
Yeah.
But there's something else, guys. There's a bonus race.
Yes.
After we close.
Yes. GM versus GM?
Yep.
Yeah. See how the diesel does against the V8.
It's going to be closer than you think. I'm back in the GMC. Going up against the Chevy.
I know I'm way down on horsepower here, but this truck felt pretty quick.
He's lighter, but I have a lot more horsepower. That's going to be an interesting race. Both of us were in the low 16-second quarter mile. He's got a turbocharger. I do not. Got more cylinders.
We'll see how these two stack up, but turbocharging is a good thing when you're in the mountains at elevation a mile above sea level. Oh yeah, so I've got him off the line.
Oh, he even got a better start. So, oh, this is close.
Because that boost buildup is good, but he's starting to gain on me.
We're neck and neck, but I'm pulling ahead.
No!
Yes! Ha-ha! Ha-ha!
Oh man. Yeah. Horsepower.
Okay, woo! You know, for like $12,000 more, I would hope this is faster.
It was remarkably close for a while.
That was a good race. I think the bit of boost I'm able to build up and the fact that this truck weighs less, once again, helped it off the line, but horsepower at the end of the day wins races.
Yeah, I was able to see that at about 50 or 60 miles per hour you dropped off, and that's where I just kept on going.
That final drag race was way closer than I ever expected. I expected the V8 to just walk away with it. And keep in mind, guys, if you want to be in touch with everything automotive, alltfl.com, one-stop shop for everything, including news.